Hmm. Alrighty. Testing the delay there. It looks like it's about 6 or 7 seconds between things I say and when they reach the viewer. Okay. So, not starting just yet to anyone who just dropped in. I'm just letting people know so a couple people can start watching before, you know, things actually start. Oh, my mic is soft. Oof. Okay. It's a lot louder in my own ears now. Okay. Alrighty. So this is obviously Crusader Kings 2. Um, now, I'm going to be. Jeez. I had everything I was gonna say like in my head and then it just sort of vanished. Maybe I have performance anxiety of some kind. We're gonna be playing the Viking Age because it's the most interesting time of the game in all of the DLC, in my opinion. I think Charlemagne start date is pretty boring for a lot of the map, including gain's too high, including Charlemagne himself is a little boring to play, but the Umayyads are so fun. They're the best. I mean, the here I'll show you once we start. But so the Umayyads, they're the Sultanate of Andalusia, and a couple things that aren't de jure Andalusia or de jure if you're French. Now, we're not really doing Iron Man mode or anything because fuck that. This isn't for achievements. I'm just playing the game. So, getting started out here. It's been a little while since I've seriously played this game. 7 stewardship, that's nice. I'm gonna want a little more. Business focus is better than stewardship focus though, because stewardship focus can make you depressed, and then your character gets bad at everything. Business focus will only make you stressed after a while, at worst. So, build a war chest and crown focus. There. My heir is unmarried. Is my heir any good? Nope, then he won't be my heir for long. But first, let's get the ace in the hole out of the way. Asturias, I believe, if I remember this correctly, the claimants, some of the claimants are. One of the claimants, yes, one of the claimants is some kind of hostage. So, if I say assign guardian me, and now he's 14 though. He's 14, so it's way, way too late for him to. So it's way, way too late for him to convert to Sunni. But what we're going to do is bring him to my court. We're gonna cheese this game a little. I say a little, a lot. We're gonna cheese this game really hard. In a really scummy way too. So, let's wait until he's in my court. Awesome. Now that he's in my court, give him a landed title. This is gonna severely weaken me, unfortunately. If I give him Niebla, if I give him this, so first of all, you need to die so I can get your land. Oh, you're my son. Oh, no, I see how that works out now. That's a pain in the ass that he has shitty stewardship then. Wards you grant Niebla. There you go. Sheik of Niebla. Here's where the fun comes in, though. See, now he can't go back to Asturias when he turns 16. So what's going to happen is he's going to I love this. He's going to get he's going to turn 16, and then he's going to be a vassal of me. Then I'm going to press his claim on Asturias and wipe them out. I start out with a little more troops than Asturias because it won't be a holy war. All I have to do is make him like me enough to convert him. Unfortunately, he's zealous, so this might be a little difficult, but I've demanded zealous conversions before, and it's possible. It can be done. Oh, what's he? Jewish spy master. That reminds me, I forgot to do the whole council thing. You're not good at anything. What are you good at? Do I have any? So you're a powerful vassal. So you are all staying on the council. You gotta leave the powerful vassals on the council. I'm going to assume a lot of the people who are watching this don't play. I guess I say a lot of the people. There's 2 people watching this right now, and I'm pretty sure one of them's me. Sorry. Opened a Sanakota. Open a Sanakota. So, get that soda drinking ASMR. So, the way that you gotta do this is a super, basic thing. But your councils can't form factions if your council members can't form factions to plot against you if they're on the council. I think this isn't true at the moment. Let me check my laws. Yeah, so the council has no power right now, but we want to reach this point because this gives me a higher vassal limit, which is useful, number 1. And number 2, it means that unless the council's discontent, council members can't join factions. And that is super, super useful. Without that, then all your powerful vassals who want to be on the council will also, fucking kill you. And it's, brutal and annoying. You're a far better heir. Can I just revoke your titles? Please? I need these. I don't have title revocation. Oh, I don't have enough piety. Can't change the laws. Sad. Very sad. Trying to get a claim on Navarra with this guy here. Oh, this is one of those dumb events that shouldn't exist. Oh no, he's of noble birth. Ah, some random guy will show up in my court. He'll owe me a favor. Literally, who fucking cares? To the dungeons. Take the 50 prestige. Ha ha ha. What's he plotting to do? Oh, my son wants to kill me? Oh, bruh. Don't do this to me. Okay, well, you have no children, so if you die, I get your land. The Umayyad. Gonna forget about him. Let him die. The only time I'll see his name again is when it shows up here that he's dead, and I get his land. Hell yeah. Unless his wife's pregnant. No, she's not. You couldn't even knock up your wife. Sad. What about his other wives? Nope. None of them are pregnant either. Awesome. Constantly finding new ideas and topics that fascinate him. Make him patient or let him become shrewd. Patient. Yeah, no. Boys will be boys. Sure. And I'm to get my other wives so I can get, so I don't have, see, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, yeah. If you have less than 4 wives as, I'm pretty sure it's either Sunni or Shia and almost every other, Muslim, religion in the game. If you have less than 4 wives, you lose 1 prestige month per wife that you don't have out of 4. I'm not going to take a gigantic prestige hit for this, though. Sort them by rank, and they're all courtiers. Okay, I guess it can wait then. What else? Designated regent, that's important. Who's someone I trust? Barrios. You. So, the way that the Umayyads work, the way to play them, that is, the correct way to play them, yeah, Rise of the Shia, whatever, but the correct way to play the Umayyads is to befriend one of your large vassals. And Toledo is just not going to be one of them. Don't bother. They're not powerful enough to really matter. Sure, they have more people, but they have less room for expansion. They're kind of blocked by immovable terrain, and they can only take like they're not going to expand very far. Whereas Barrios will. They will expand far into Asturias, and Portugal, and Castile, and whatever else forms. Galicia and Asturias and Navarre and Galicia and Asturias is what they'll expand into. They're extremely powerful vassals, so it's good for them to be on your side at all times. Which is why you make them designated regent. Now, who wants independence? The Emir of Toledo. Okay, well then the Emir of Toledo needs to die. And send you money so you'll kill some dude. Send you money so you'll... Oh, that's a lot of money. That's annoying. So we're gonna totally kill this guy. I'll be honest, I don't know how all the math works out for plots. But basically... Oh, Rise of the Shia. So the Shia are rising, and that's just the thing that happens. It's like mostly Sunni. Where are the Shia spawning? Where are they spawning? Like the river bass or something. So yeah, there's the Shia down here, the Idrisids. which is why they're easy to attack because you can holy war them and there's no Shia people around them. There's Ibadis, but not Shia. So they won't join them in the holy wars that you call against them. It also means that if they attack you, you have no one to defend you, which sucks ass. Um. So. So. Oh, jeez. So the goals of this campaign are pretty simple. All right, just laying out some ground rules before the real fun starts. Is that we're going to first secure all of this. We're gonna take Asturias. We're gonna take Navarra. Um, and we're going to take a big chunk out of the Idrisids here so we can have control over this. The reason we want control over this is because this is where our vassal merchant republic is going to be, which is another part of the plan, but that comes later. So the full battle plan, the full strat, the elite strats goes like this. We have obscene amounts of income for early game, right? We have more income than any of our neighbors. We can afford a mercenary army, a pretty large mercenary army. So we will always have more might cut off there. We will always have more troops than Asturias. That is just a fact. But we can't holy war them because we can and will get beat off by get beat off by Aquitaine and Navarra, and weirdly enough, Brittany and all of them, and Cornwall. I've had Cornwall attack me. Really weird. Anyway, so the plan is, of course, conquer everything, and drive the Catholics out of Western Europe. We're gonna push them back to the Rhine, and there will be no Catholics. There will be no Catholics from Genoa to Holland. That's the line. Genoa to Holland. That's it. That's as far as Catholicism will be able to come. It'll be quarantined, as it should be, in Italy and East Francia, whatever that becomes later. This will weaken Catholicism enough that the pagans will come in, and they'll probably unify and reform. It usually happens at some point during these runs. Either that, or the Christians will fight them off instead of fighting me off. No matter what, it's a win-win for me, because these two dipshits will beat the fuck out of each other for centuries and ignore me, because they're both bigger threats to each other than they think I am to them. And if I were an AI, I wouldn't be much of a threat. The Umayyads implode under AI. They're terrible because the AI can't do vassal management. Anyway, we're going to set up a trade route with a foreign realm. It's just a random event that happens. Sizable monetary investment. So, time to organize an expedition. And we're going to steal a ship, like the bastards we are. And some imams want to come, and I'm going to tell them to fuck off forever. I don't care. They mean nothing to me. Oh no, some fucking imams want to come on this trading expedition trip. Like, bitch, you're not a fucking... You're not significant to this. You have nothing to do with this. Keep your religion out of my money. Of course, also the proper way to play this game is like a greedy bastard, so we're going to be raising taxes everywhere we can, because until pretty late into the game, or into the mid-game, roundabouts, but until like 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 200 to 300 years in, mercenaries are worth more in terms of tactical advantage and strategic advantage than your own troops. Mercenaries can be hired instantly. They all show up in one spot. And if you have the money, you can just keep them around and have them walk into enemy territory or walk right next to enemy territory, start walking into enemy territory, and then when they're 1 day away from entering, declare war. You can't do that with your normal levies because you can't declare war with your levies raised. After a while, they'll be replaced by retinues. I'm not going to get any retinues yet because they're too expensive for this strat. They're too expensive for this strategy right away. I'll get them later, but not right now. So we're going to give him a dozen sturdy camels because it's 30 gold. I have a lot of gold. I'm very rich. My steward shoveling his food into his face with his bare hands. That's sad. Well, you know what? Whatever. We're not going to disrespect their culture, though. We're going to make the guy who's going to give us a bunch of money like us as much as possible. Oh. It seems like he can no longer bear your presence in the room, and when you decide to leave, he shouts lecherous lecher after you. Well, it seems a bit redundant, but alright. Oh, we're rivals now. Croatia. If I can change the war focus, I can duel the what is it, Duke? Oh yeah, I can duel the Duke of Croatia. That sounds like a worthwhile endeavor, surely. See no issues with that concept. Some people want independence. Well, they shouldn't. My realm is great. I am great. The Hungarians have settled. That's awesome. I'm glad I don't have to deal with them. Who can I imprison? Aslamid. You up here. Cool. Cool. I don't have a reason to imprison him. What's he trying to do? Sheik them of whatever the fuck? I don't care. You can have it. Take it. What does it matter to me? It's totally unimportant. It isn't even something you border, is it? You're trying to take this from the... Yeah, good luck, buddy. Good luck. It's 3 times the troops of you. You fool. You imbecile. Oh, he's been spreading rumors about me. Okay, well, now you gotta be imprisoned. Oh, he died in an accident. I couldn't even throw him in jail. What a fuckhead. My incompetent steward is incompetent because I forgot to tell him to do something else. Whoopsies. How many troops do you even have? Too many. Jeez, that's annoying. Okay. I'll have you research economy tech. You can't fuck that up. The long game here is a little bothersome. Or sorry, the immediate game is a little bothersome. Getting things started can be really, really slow. But once they get started, like as soon as I have 500 gold, I'm going to war. This guy will be 16 by then, which means he'll be an adult as far as the game is concerned. I'll just throw a bunch of money at him, and he'll convert to my religion, which makes things easy. It makes things very easy. Did I become stressed or gregarious? Of course I became stressed. I can't catch a fucking break. Okay. And what does this give me? Rationality, reason, and free will. I don't care. Maybe I'll do it later. So the Idrisids are looking super weak. They're not our primary target. What we have to do is secure our northern borders. We have to make sure that Asturias won't take me out. Because he's one scary motherfucker. Like, him and his allies combined have way more troops than I have at the moment. Primarily because of just not having that much in my own domain. However, oh, he's dull. That's awesome. Okay, so this guy is an adult now. He won't convert, but if I give him money, he will. Almost definitely. Well, no, but if I give him an honorary title like court calligrapher, cupbearer, food taster, let's say cupbearer. I totally trust you to not poison me. You convert now? No? Well, fuck you. What else can I give him? Nothing. Oh, I can just press his claim. Oh, my son has syphilis. Good. Fucking die. I want your land, bitch. Who cares? He's an abject failure. He has like 2 stewardship. Who's gonna be my actual heir? This guy. He's gotta be. He's way better in like every way. I mean, yeah, he's like actually competent. He's got 10 stewardship. All I care about is stewardship. Stewardship and marshal. I only have 9, which sucks, but what can you do? What matters is that I can have a higher domain size. A higher domain size means higher, means I can have more things in my domain. Oh, hell yeah, my son's dead. Fuck you, bitch. Now I got more land, which means I have more troops. And I got all his money, too. Oh, this is just a wonderful day. So, the correct way to do this, there's a couple ways. I could do a bunch of holy wars, but instead, what I'm going to do is claim Asturias on behalf of my vassal. Now, he should love me after I start pressing his claim. So after I start pressing his claim, I should be able to just forcibly convert him. If I can't, then that's whatever. We can just start taking out Asturias piecemeal the old school way after he's in power. What matters is that Asturias is weakened, and that's it. I don't care about anything else. As long as Asturias is weakened, there will be revolts. It's a very unstable country, so when these revolts happen, I can invade. I can do holy wars against the people who are revolting, and no one can stop me. You know, I mean, this is just... I'm cheesing the game like mad here, but it's the only way to play, really. Okay, now we're at war. So now it's time to do the fun thing. Raise all the troops everywhere. Have them all go there. And what's my income? 24. Yeah, well, what's my income with all these troops raised? 17. Okay, that means I can hire mercenaries. So let's merc up. Get cavalry. There we go. And bing, bang, boom, we got 10,000 men. This game is monstrously unfair to the AI. To other players, though, like multiplayer in this game is pretty balanced, but the AI is really fucking stupid. Pick a new ambition. I think I'm gonna make a friend, become exalted among men. Yeah, prestige. I can't cancel that, can I? No, I can't, but later. Poisonous Viper. He's gonna send it to that rando that I wanted to die. Okay, that's nice. So, the war plan here is basically to, I'm a known murderer now. Well, that's not fun. They killed the guy, but my complicity was revealed. So, that sucks. What did I even get out of that? Nothing. Like, who did I even kill? I don't even remember. It was totally unimportant. You of what? Oh, the Emirate of Toledo. Oh, so now his brother hates me. Fuck. Here I was hoping to get a powerful guy who hated me out of the way, and now his brother knows I killed him, so he's even angrier. Oh well, who fucking cares? I'll deal with him later. The way to deal with a vassal you don't like in this game is to just make a vassal of a higher rank than them, transfer vassalage. So in order to do good vassal management as the Umayyads, you have to form the Empire of Hispania. Which isn't hard. I think if I look in here, there's a couple kingdoms I can create, right? But if we go to the Empire of Hispania, I need 80%. I have 67%. So I have 39 out of 58. I haven't run the numbers on that in a while, but basically I need, if I pop open my calculator real quick, wish I still had that calculator watch. There we go. So running the numbers just real fast, it is, so 80% of 58. So I need, here, it's 46.4. I think it rounds up in this game, regardless of the floating point value that it actually is. So I'm pretty sure that it rounds up. So it's going to be, 47, I think. So I need 8 more counties. The Empire of Hispania is all of this. So if I just snipe 8 more counties off of Asturias, then that's it. I have it. And it's the Empire of Hispania. And no one can do anything to stop me. Because with the ICTA succession laws, inheritance laws, the most powerful child of the ruler inherits and gets all of my titles. So essentially, no matter what, everything that I own when I die, my next character will also own. This is, as expected, comically overpowered. Another rule of this game is that So this is really fun. Battles are way easier to win than sieges, and they do a lot more damage to. They do a lot more damage to the war score of the enemy. So it is basically it's basically always better to win a battle than it is to win a siege. At least in the early stages of the war, because the more weakened their army is, the more they're ping-ponging around on shattered retreats, the more you can just, whoops, mouse slipped, the more you can just fuck them up. It makes things super easy. So you mint the coins for glory, lose 100 gold for some prestige, debase the... Hell yeah, I'm greedy. So greedy is a positive trait in this game because it gives you more money. Anything that gives you more money is good, you know. That's just how the world works. Yeah, +2 stewardship. I lost a lot more men than him, but he lost half his army, and I lost a third of mine. So I'd say that's a win. That's a win for us right there. Okay, I'm gonna take out their capital. What lands does this guy personally own? Those. So this, and this. Okay. So we just had to siege down all of that, all of his personal holdings, and he'll be forced to surrender because he won't have any other option. Oh, dangerous factions. Increased council power. Okay. A fun thing with this is that because it costs piety to change laws, when you get the increased council power faction, the best thing to do is to just let it run its course. They'll say, give us power or we depose you. And the correct thing to do in that circumstance is to just give them their power once they demand it. If you give them their power once they demand it, then that's it. You don't lose your piety. You don't even lose prestige. You just get the law change. And you need that law change. It's good. I think it changes. I think it both empowers them and gives them war declaration committee, which means that the two laws that you want on your council, they have. I'm not gonna sell my land for the gold. Fuck off. Abdul Ghaffur, whereas the people of my realm lack just judgment. Who will make a chief? Oh, you. I'm sure you'll be great. Have some title I don't care about. Okie dokie. Now we're just waiting on this siege to complete. There we go. The capital is the most important thing to siege down, because if they lose their capital, then obviously they're going to lose a lot of morale. They're going to lose a lot of the sort of fighting spirit that they had, and most importantly, they're going to lose money. A lot of money. You're destroying their income base. Usually the capital is the most wealthy part. I'm pretty sure this was, yeah, so this was the wealthiest county in the nation. Now Leon is, and we're going to be taking that out soon too. And basically through like looting this place, we get, number one, we get some money. Most of it we don't get. I think the implication is that it goes to the soldiers, but because that's the thing that happened in real In the real world, soldiers would just take money from places that they siege down, but but it's also going to mean that they lose a giant chunk of their income. Now, for him, this doesn't matter all that much. He's got 5 counties. So, in the same way that if I lost a county, it wouldn't really matter which one it was. It just wouldn't be all that important. If I lost my capital, it would really suck though, because it's like the richest. I think it's the richest outside of this one. But oh well. So anyway, we're taking down his capital. Again, this is pretty slow to start out with. There's not a lot of interesting things that go on in the early game. So your steward comes to see you one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods. Oh, for fuck's sake, another one? Okay. We'll pay the money for this one. Word is spread you're planning a trading expedition, a group of imams. Of course, imams, please come. Oh. One thing we need is more religion in our money. Boom. Come on. Ooh, some random courtier. My dead son's wife. I'll make a move. See if I can seduce her. Give this guy a dozen sturdy camels. Gave her a good tumble. And we are going to marry her. Oh, can I not? Oh, apparently not. Now that is odd. She's my lover. There we go. I can't take the prestige hit. Okie dokie. Court of Stein, when you suddenly hear a discussion increasing in intensity. Oh, of course, one of the imams is a theological debate. I say, this must be stopped. That's bad. Don't do that. That's rude. This guy doesn't like me yet. Why? Because I'm a known murderer. Fuck. What if I give him another county? What if I give him this county? Boom, now he likes me. Please convert to my religion. Oh, I'm not at peace. Oh, this plan isn't going to go very well. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, well. We'll still put him on the throne, though. Because a dullard on the throne of an enemy kingdom is good for us. I'm pretty sure that's like negative vassal opinion, right? No, it just means you suck at everything. I'm gonna go to Lyon and start, I don't know, burning everything down, I suppose. Just assault. It's mostly mercenaries, who cares? The more of them that die, the less I have to pay them. Which reminds me, time to hire more mercenaries to pay. quite enough. Trying to get enough boats to transport these guys. It's a little bothersome. Boats in this game just aren't as fun as they could have been. There's no naval battles. Very sad. Ooh, I'm gonna make a garden with a glorious hedge maze. And I'll do it myself so I can become diligent. Hell yeah, bitch. +1 to everything. I'll take that. Huh? Oh, I hit B. Whoopsies. It's G, V. Keyboard shortcuts. My favorite. Magnificent statues of my family. I get the trait proud, which I'm pretty sure means I get more prestige. There's nothing negative about any of the 7 deadly sins. It's awesome. I think sloth is bad, but I think just about everything else is good. Is it envious? It makes certain people hate me, but whatever. Greedy is good. Proud is good. Lustful is very good. More kids is always good. Well, I don't know about that. Actually, now that I think about it, because that's some hefty. I mean, that's a lot of title claimants. Time for a battlefield duel. His personal combat skill is 5. Mine is 1. I'll duel him myself. Oh, I got hurt. That happens. I didn't think I was leading this army. I thought I had forbidden myself to lead armies. Fill out the rows of plants around the garden. Yes, import flowers, of course. Now all that's left is to just mop up the scraps. So, well, let's see here. Sometimes when I see my soldiers practicing their swordsmanship in the training ground, the face of Duke Wimerano flashes before my mind's eye, and I relive the duel we fought. It sends my heart racing how I failed to defend my honor. Some days the shame is overwhelming. I'll make him pay for this in time. Take the extra personal combat skill, I guess. Cozy Pavilion. It's too expensive. I don't need it. Oh, hedge maze and garden are finished, so I get to become a gardener. Hell yeah, diplomacy +1. What does gardener give me though? Gives me stewardship and learning. Awesome. Higher stewardship, that's always good. Bigger numbers, good thing. I am fearless, that's why I don't lead troops. Give me your land. Thank you. But actually, I'm giving you my land, which is bothersome. But But that's okay though. So I don't have... Yep. So now he's weak. And he has no allies. So I'm going to stand down all my armies and holy war him. For, I think, Leon. Just take Leon. Yep, now he's mad at me. But he doesn't hate me yet. He still respects me as the man who pressed his claim. What a fucking idiot. Like I said, the AI in this game is phenomenally stupid. I mean, just wait until there's a big revolt over claims. Because this dude still has a claim on Asturias, and he's still more powerful than the king, I'm pretty sure. Just about. All he needs is someone else supporting his claim, and he can take him down. I've basically turned this place into a nightmare for Asturias. I've made it harder for them to exist. That wasn't my original intention. My original intention was to cheese it by making this guy Sunni, but sadly that wasn't possible. Even though he was placed on the throne by a Sunni Muslim, this guy was still crowned by Pope Gregorius V. What a wonderful time to be alive this must have been. Just this sheer level of ridiculous shit happening all the time. Because it only seems ridiculous to us today, I suppose. Okay, army, time to die. Yeah, that was fast. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Yeah. Lost 41 men, they lost 500. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So now it's time to start whittling down Asturias bit by bit. For instance, if I just move these guys back into my home. Alright, and I stand them down. This is why mercenaries are overpowered in this game. I can do a holy war for Castile as well. And no one can stop me. You know, he's revolting against his liege. But the war score is 0 because it just happened. Yes, new chief, whatever the fuck. This war score is... So essentially what I'm going to be doing is just swiping all of this land in on paper 2 wars, but really it's 1. And it's the same war that we have already fought. Just repeated. For a different reason. And it is so easy to do this. Like, this is when plans went wrong. This is when things aren't going correctly. Is when I'm able to do this. I mean, shit. If things were going well, I'd be able to take even more at once. But actually, as it stands, this is good. The revolts in Asturias are weakening them, and I can attack the revolts, and the liege So I attack the revolt, and no one's going to join them in the war. No one, not a single person, because no one cares. No one can join them because they are in revolt. Oh, intolerable. Means I need a new court imam. You have a high enough learning. Go proselytize. Oh yes, this is so nice. I mean, I've almost won this war, and then there's the other war that I'm fighting. I mean, this game is just so damned easy. Honestly, just fucking around like this, it's the best. Yes, please give me your land. Thanks. Okay. Now I will invite a holy man to court. Give him this mosque, because I don't need it. Okay. Now it's time to keep fighting. So now I own a bunch of land personally. Alright, and how much closer am I to being able to form Hispania? So I'm only 10% away. That's not that many. That's barely anything at all. So what's 10% of 58's? Well, that's pretty easy math. It's 5.8, so 6. I need 6 more counties. And how many counties am I fighting over right now? 1, 2, 3. Fine. That works. That means there will be a bit of a cooldown period because of truces, but other than that, whatever. I think my vassals will help me expand because they can declare outside wars. Can usurp the Duchy of Castile. Yoink. Thank you. Okay. Now all we have to do is wait for the sieges to be done. Which unfortunately just means... Cool. Which unfortunately just means going to speed 5 and sitting for a little while. Oh, I died of severe stress. Oh, heck. And I have been disfigured somehow. Not sure how. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. What is a thing that I have that I don't need? Well, I'm about to have a bunch more land than I have right now, so I'll just give you the Emirate of Castile and all the lower titles, just to get them out of my hair. New Court Chaplain, you. Research Miltech, you're going to proselytize. Boom, easy. It's whatever. Sometimes characters die of severe stress. It happens, you know. And my goal is to become exalted among men. Live forever in the annals of history, all that. Yoink. Thanks for your land, buddy. I really needed it. Ah, nice. I have 420 gold. It's funny because it's the weed number. Okay. Now it's time to do the council's discontent, which doesn't matter because they were always able to form factions. going to increase centralization so I can have more land. They're going to ask for more power. They can have it. And we'll just do a quick war against this guy for this one county. Oh, there's a defensive pact. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it's like 2 people. Okay, yeah, whatever. It's just totally unimportant to me. You, give me troops. You, give me troops. Give me troops. That'll be enough. How many do you have? Yeah, that'll be enough. Oh, still on speed 5. Starting to snowball already. $17.9 aggressive expansion, which is a little bothersome, but that's fine because, well, who cares, honestly. I think once it gets to, yeah, so most of the people I'm going to be fighting aren't big enough to join a defensive pact against me, or too big to join a defensive pact against me. So it doesn't matter that there's a defensive pact, because they can't actually do anything. Aquitaine, Asturias, the Idrisids, the only people who I'm actually a threat to can do nothing to stop me. Which is again why the Umayyads are so overpowered. Just mechanically speaking, they're practically invincible. And I know I have a truce with this guy, unfortunately. I was hoping I would die after the war was over, but hey, it happens. That's just how it be sometimes. Got any rivals? Nope. Good. I don't like rivals. Struggle, whatever. My wife's pregnant. Good. Princess of the Arabian Empire. Okay. Simple. This game is very simple. A lot of people think that this game is difficult just because of all the information. And that's true. It is a lot of information to deal with all at once, but at the end of the day, it's all unimportant. I mean, it's not unimportant, but once you learn to deal with that information, once you learn to comprehend it, understand it, and start using it, which is a bit of a steep learning curve, but once you get past that point, then the only thing between you and blobbing in this game is roll of the dice. Because once you have even the smallest amount of knowledge, everything else comes naturally. So stuff like vassal management comes naturally. Like these guys, these sheiks, these county level vassals. Like, okay, if we look at this is Andalusia. Oh, yes, unborn child, humoral imbalance. I'll buy her something. Who cares? Anyway, Andalusia, the Kingdom of Andalusia, the de jure, or if you're French, the de jure Kingdom of Andalusia. It is about it's all of this, and I'm gonna include Valencia in there as well because I'm not gonna be forming that kingdom. So Andalusia and Valencia. That is where all of my low-level vassals will be. Once I'm the Empire of Hispania, there won't be any vassals that aren't kings, except in that area, and that's just because otherwise I'd have to give away those kingdoms, and I'm not gonna do that. That'd be dumb. The goal is to centralize as much as possible and hold as much land under your control as possible, and just have a couple extremely powerful vassals. And to always have a lot of money before you die so you can hire mercenaries to fight off the rebels. Offer peace. Sure. Hell yeah. Time to invade Navarra. So, what's Aquitaine doing? They're a little too powerful. I don't want to mess with them. But what's my income at? 32, 39. So I'm gonna have 2 mercenary groups and conceivably all of my vassal troops without raising any of my own, like the coward that I am. And it'd be pretty easy to just yoink all of this. I'm not gonna do it yet though. The fun thing with Aquitaine is you just gotta wait until you have enough piety to request an invasion. And you just invade Aquitaine and take it all right away. That comes after I've formed Hispania though. So I can't create Hispania just yet. I only need a couple more though. I only need like 2 more counties. 3 more, really. I think is how the math works out. So Navarra will be 2 of those. The rest will have to wait until after the truce. And I think that it's gonna expire in not too long, right? When does my truce expire? 883. That's annoying, but whatever. Anyway, time to merc up you and you. Thank you. Start marching towards Navarra. We already have more troops than them. But next, how many troops can I get from you? 416. From you. 466. And from you. 562. So a good extra 1,000 or so. So I can take out Aquitaine and Navarra if Aquitaine joins the Holy War. So that'll be easy. Again, like I've said before, this game is so extremely easy. I mean, it's just all you need is just a little bit of knowledge, and that knowledge is very easy to come by. All you have to do to learn how to play this game is just sit around and watch other people play it. Preferably not me right now. I'm not terribly interesting. Maybe in a little while, maybe after I've done this for longer, I'll be interesting enough to justify watching, but at the moment I wouldn't recommend it. Piss poor teacher. see here. Conquest of Navarra. Yep. I'm gonna do a conquest instead of holy war. That way I can take this guy's land and then take this guy's land separately. Easy. Very easy, very easy. What are you? Lope. Yep. I mean, this game is so incredibly simple compared to other Paradox games. I think the only game that's simpler than this one is Stellaris. And they're both simple for very different reasons. This game's simple just because it's just old. They can keep tacking more things onto it as much as they want, but under the hood, it's a simple game. But Stellaris is a simple game because they wanted it to appeal to a larger audience, I suppose. I don't know what the real intentions are. I like it though. Anyway, time to. Let's see here. I don't want to miss any new people. I don't want to meet any new people. Will I be stressed or gregarious? Stressed, apparently. Runs in the family, I suppose. Oh. Okie dokie. 100% war score. Yoink. Thank you. I can't kill him though. We are going to execute her. Oh, she was hanged? That's a boring way to die, but okay. Now he hates me because I killed his wife, who was my mother-in-law, which is weird. Who in the fuck? My first wife. Oh. Whoopsies. Oh well. Anyway, that's that. And I still have troops. These guys are recovering from getting curb stomped. Oh, have any vassals that hate him? No, I kind of took all those out for him, I suppose. Okie dokie. So now I only need a couple more counties that are part of de jure Hispania, but I'm not going to get those anytime soon. So I'm going to start doing instead is starting my wars against the Intercids before the Rustamids become Shia. So these guys, they're not in any wars. I think their realm's pretty stable. Yeah, all their vassals like them. But I'm gonna take Tangier, Fez. Basically, I'm just going to expand here because it's easier than expanding here. I'm gonna take Fez first, though, because Well, no. Yeah, I'm gonna take Tangier first. There we go. How's this for a schism? So you're 6,130 people. At 6,130 soldiers. I get a couple more, I suppose. Oh, I have a fever. Stop leading armies. You have a terrible martial score. General rule of thumb is that if they have a marshal under, they got a marshal under, I'd say 12. If someone's got a marshal under 12, don't put them in charge of an army if you can avoid it. And that's just because they suck. You want to have the best generals. See, I don't have anyone that's really particularly good. But that's whatever, because I have more people. This is a Clausewitz engine game. The Clausewitz engine just means that if you have more people, you'll win. My numbers are bigger, I'm going to win. It's not always guaranteed, but usually it is. Let's see here. I will give him fancy gifts. What am I trying to sway him for? He's literally unimportant. Who cares? Okay. And assault. Now that was a huge mistake. However, what I'm going to do now is raise you guys. No, that's bad. Okay. Another thing. If you're going to have a large realm like this. Hold on. Just transfer vassalage. You. Vizcaya. Yep. There you go. You can have him. Spy Master. My wife. She hates me. Oh, well. She'll be a good Spy Master. That's what matters. So, you give powerful vassals land on the sea so that they'll have boats to transport their own troops. Sadly, that's not what's happening right now. So, well, that's not what I wanted. Sadly, that's not what's happening right now. So it seems that I was incorrect in my assumption that this guy would be able to move his own fucking army. Apparently not. He's only got one coastal province. I suppose it's to be expected. Who else can I take troops from? You aren't gonna give me very many. Take some from myself. I'll take your boats, your boats, your boats. Awesome. Everyone to here now. All together now. No. Alrighty. Got another extra 1,000 men or so. Wait until their movement's locked, then attack. So now they'll be forced to attack me outnumbered. I think now they have, like, net less troops than me. Like, by a huge amount. So now, their movement's locked. They're going to be doing a straight crossing. And I have the hills bonus for defense. And I have a lot of cavalry. So that's it. I win. My numbers are bigger. I win. Cool, some randos, and you're a prisoner became a mastermind theologian. Wow. 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 You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, no, I guess I'll torture her instead. A bucket of rats was strapped to her chest and heated with burning coals. Fortunately, it was removed before the rats managed to gnaw a way through her. Judging by her screams, it seems she learned her lesson. I don't think she had a lesson to learn there. I'm pretty sure I'm just a cruel bitch. And I like that. Cruelty is a virtue. And attack. And attack. And oh, Catholic uprising. These happen a lot. It's whatever. Yeah, they won't be hard to put down. Thanks for the land, buddy. Okie dokie. Boats, 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 boats. Give me your boats, please. Thank you. Boats, boats, boats. Thank you for the boats. Need a couple more boats. Actually, I think that's enough. No, it totally isn't. More boats. All the boats. 33. Yeah, that's I think still not enough because of how many troops are already on the boats. Okie dokie. So what I'm gonna do is stand down one of these mercenary armies. Still too big, okay. I will stand down I guess the other mercenary army. I don't really need it. Now these guys have an uprising going on that they can't fight against, which means I'll be able to take some of that uprising's land, which is handy. That's very nice. Makes things easier for me. It's time to just march on in, take them out, kill them all. Strike down all in your path. The Lord will know his own. Or whatever. I don't remember what the actual quote is. Oh, jeez. Am I losing? Looks like I'm losing. Nope. Hell yeah, bitch. Hell yeah. My numbers were bigger. And execute. Oh, he was hanged. Sad. Do the Muslims not have any other form of execution? I feel like that's an awful bit of stereotyping, but that's just me. Okay, this guy hates me. Oh, he wants to be a spy master, but he's not good at anything. Cool, artifact, okay. So, but he will replace my wife. Makes things easier for me. Cool. Keep on converting. Things are going well. I think I'm going to end this stream whenever I form the Empire of Hispania. I don't think I have any viewers right now. Like, I have one, but I'm pretty sure that's just me on my phone looking at the chat. So, that's a thing. Now, if I look at this as some host rating, who cares? Oh, I need a court physician. That's right, I never got one. That's gonna suck. Oh. Mercenary band that just arrived. Field surgeon. Renowned physician. 22 learning. Of course, I'll give you 100 fucking gold that you'll never use. Okay, can I kill this guy? He's a bit of a dullard. Unfortunately, no. Okay, my son needs to do stewardship education. So is his brother. He's gonna do thrift. Educate all my kids in stewardship. Makes them very good rulers. So, party of soldiers, blah 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 blah. I'll compensate them myself. And I'm ambitious and just, which is awesome. I just need to fight some more holy wars. Oh, I knocked my computer over. One moment. It's kind of an awkward. There we go. Oh, sorry. So they have 3,000, whatever the fuck. Yeah. So 3,000. I have twice that, and then some. What happens if I weaken him? Not much. What does... Oh. Well, he's not... Holy War for Barcelona will give us nicer borders. Yeah. It'll give us nicer borders than the de jure borders. Gascon. Toulouse. No thanks. I just need 1,000 piety to invade. So let's... Oh... Who are you fighting? Awesome. King Charles of West Francia is fighting the pagans. Which means it's time for a holy war for Barcelona. Seems an excellent time for it, I suppose. I am threatening. This isn't going to help that one bit. Oopsies. Those guys are fighting. Let's see here. I have enough for some works. You all go here to that county next to him. Okay. How many troops is this all together? 11,000-ish. Not 11,000. Oh no, it is 11,000. Holy shit. That's 11,000 troops. I am losing money though. I'm losing a lot of money, which is why I can't keep this up for very long. Who's joined him? The petty kingdom of Brittany, which isn't significant at all. Very simple. A nice, straightforward war. I've done this so many times in so many games that haven't been broadcast. I think I could practically speed run this. I could call it a speed run. Doing my leech strats for CK2 Hispania percent speed run. Okie dokie. 12,000 troops now. It's costing me a lot of money. Alrighty, time for a human wave offensive. It's really easy to become absolutely unstoppable in this game. I mean, it's just like any other Paradox game. You just gotta get lucky once. It helps that the odds are in your favor to begin with. You just gotta get lucky once, and then you just snowball. A general rule of thumb is if you have more than 10 times the amount of troops in a holding, assaulting isn't a bad idea. That doesn't mean it's a good idea. It just means that doing it isn't horrible. Let's torture you. Nothing like the good old rack. Oof. It's just really simple little game. Oh, and it makes things so fast. I'm just gonna take them out. Take their counties. Take whatever they've taken from me back. Italy joined, which is of no importance, really. I suppose this is a huge battle, and I think because I'm fighting just an ally and not, you know, like a normal fight, I'm pretty sure that, oh, it does count towards the war score. That's nice. I think there was a point when it didn't, which really sucked, because it meant that you were, you know, fighting an army, losing manpower for nothing, essentially. It was a pain in the ass. Anyway, we've reached give me your money percent. There we go. Now we have their land. Let's get siege equipment and construction, shipbuilding. Yep, okay. My domain's a little too big, just a tad bit too big. So, I'm going to give. Oh. Oh, I can't usurp him because he's at war. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I don't need this county. It's of no particular importance to me. So I'll just give it to someone. So what's this one and this one, right? Yeah. It's a minor border gore, but it'll go away eventually once I invade Aquitaine. Boom. Time to go on Hajj. Onwards to Mecca. Well-known Christian pirate. We must stop these infidels, and so on. Easy. Listen to the old man. He says, may your mother be bereft of you. Is there anything that topples people on their faces into the hellfire other than the jests of their tongues? I see. I never set my crown focus. Oof. The water is not pure. Would not be valid water to use for ablution. That's right. Hear that? Water is invalid. Wow, what does humble give me? Piety. Am I already proud? Nope. Okay, I'll get humble then. Don't ambition time. Oh, it's become exalted among men, not a valid ambition when you're not humble. When you're humble? I suppose it isn't. Huh. Oh, these guys are having a revolt. What's that? Council power revolt? No, can't relate. If I control... go away. Control click, yeah. That'll show me all of my direct vassals. So these are all of my direct vassals. The stuff that still says Umayyad is just stuff that I own personally. Like Navarra. Just a couple more years till my truce is up with them. I still have a truce with you. Don't have a truce with this one, though. Maybe I should take his land. 3252 income. I mean, oh shit, Aqua Blob. Aqua Blob, no. You don't see that every day. Oh, someone wants to kill my son. Oh well. I'll let him do it. Who cares? Okie dokie. Rashes, sad. Oh, I have measles, guys. Oh, boring. Just frog. So, what is this? Poultice. Okay. How did I become known as the frog? What? Oh. Is it because of me being disfigured? It's unfortunate. Hmm. Should I just take all this guy's coastline? I don't know. Seems a little rude. I think what I'm really gonna do is just turtle up, sit on speed 5. What do I got? Smallpox. Ah, fuck. Oh, and I'm bedridden. Ooh, successful treatment. I should be bled from my armpits and temples. Seems odd, but okay. But I think that was successful treatment. I see. I see. Ooh, that's a person. Hello, RC1611. Welcome to the curb stomping of Catholic Europe. We're off to a bit of a slow start. Ooh. But there's no truces anymore. Because I just died. Which means... Powerful vassals, please. Let's grab another powerful vassal. Apparently those are the only two. Okay. Spy master. The court chaplain will be this guy. Cool. I'm a child. That's awesome. I love being child. Princess of the Arabian Empire. Sure. Let's marry her eventually. I have nigh on infinite money. And there's no one to stop me from... Yeah. There's no one to stop me from holy warring Asturias out of existence. So I think I'm going to take Because what do I have? I have 77%. I literally need 2 counties. So if I only need 2 counties, then, I mean, seems the easiest way to get 2 counties is to take Portugal. I could take oh no. It looks like that or this, which is also a no. Because it's also Seville, 2 separate things. So I think Sheik of Vizcaya. No. I'm going to Holy War for Portugal. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. Just in and out. In and out. 20-minute adventure. No big deal. Only funny Rick and Morty reference. Am I right, fellow gamers? Okay. Let's raise my own troops, which seems a little unnecessary, I'll be honest. I'll stand those down again. Mercs, please. Thank you. Cool. That sucks. I was just considering a war. But hey, you know, I had smallpox. I suppose dying was inevitable. Oh, you started the game as the Latin Empire. That sounds fun. I haven't played, I don't think I've played that start date before. Like, ever. I think the latest start date I've ever played was the first one, the Crusader Kings start date. And I don't think I've ever. Yeah, 1204. I haven't done that. I've done the start date that's labeled Crusader Kings. I think it's 1076 because that's the year William the Bastard became William the Conqueror. Oh. Whoa, what the fuck happened here? Jorvik is being Jorvik. Okay, whatever, but. Huh? Nani? This guy has conquered all of this, apparently. Oh, yes, there we go. And you're separate. Oh, that's bothersome. Anyway, yeah, the latest start date I've played is the 1066 start date. I've never played anything beyond that, and I usually don't start there either. I think I started there for my Kingdom of David achievement run, forming the Kingdom of Israel as a Jew. But I think other than that, nope, not once have I played even. I think that's the only time I've ever played that start date even. Because I started the game with Old Gods and Charlemagne. Was when I started playing the game. Those were both already out, and I owned both of them. I bought like half the DLC that existed at the time on sale. It was awesome. So yeah, and I was just always fascinated in the earlier start dates because things were a lot less established. Yeah, the Mongols also. I don't want to deal with the Mongols or the Aztec invasion because I just got Sunset Invasion and it's a pain in the ass. But I do kind of like it. But that means that starting in the later stages of the game can be super duper difficult because in the earliest stages of the game, the earlier stages of the game, you're a lot less likely to encounter the Mongol horde or the Aztec invasion. So I really, really like those. I like having time to prepare for those gigantic calamities, which I suppose is like laughably ahistorical, but also so is the whole game. Anyway, some random dude. I'll brand him and then tell my court imam to do something useful like converting Barcelona. Okie dokie. Am I operating at a loss yet? Nope, I can even afford more mercenaries. Awesome. Oh, I actually can't. They all have contracts already. Sad. Oh, I have a rash. Oh, what? Oh, there's like a bunch of epidemics going on. Oh, where's the epidemic screen? Is it? Yeah, it's this one. What's this? Smallpox? Oh, it's smallpox. I have smallpox. It's not camp fever, dude. It's smallpox. Oh, they cover me in leeches. Okay, well, whatever. No powerful vassals, so there we go. I like not having a lot of powerful vassals. Yes. The King of Navarre died of severe stress, which means I can take Navarre. Easy. Very easy. Very easy. Now I just need to finish all of this. My favorite start date is the 867 start date, though, just because, well, because of this. In under 20 years, from the start date, I'm going to be able to form Hispania. Easy, with no difficulty at all. It's just so fun to snowball and do vassal management and just do ridiculous things like you know, my usual the usual thing I do after this is do an invasion of Aquitaine, and I take all of Aquitaine, and then I start taking big munches out of Italy, and I start taking all of this, and I just start blobbing, and I love that. I love that aspect of the game, the blobbing, the like ridiculous vassal management when you're handling these giant swaths of land. And you know, when you have my vassal management strategy, which is to just have very few vassals, have very few direct vassals, and have all your direct vassals, as many of your direct vassals as possible, the highest rank, like, yeah, the highest rank your vassals can be. So if you're an empire, that means you want as many of your vassals as possible to be kings, because that way you have less vassals to deal with. Less powerful vassals means less people who want to sit on the council, and it also means less people to win over. Before, I think it was before a pretty recent patch. I don't know when it started. When the Byzantine Empire wasn't elective, like by default, when it wasn't only elective, then you'd be able to do fucking ridiculous shit, like just have exarchates and have them all have like 4 or 5 vassals, like direct vassals that are just gigantic kingdoms, except when they die, you just get the kingdom back. Easy. And that was awesome. Now that's a little more difficult to do because the Byzantine Empire is so unstable to start with, and with it being elective by default, with you not being able to change that it's elective, makes fucking about with that shit way harder. You can't just cheese the game like you used to be able to there. But luckily for me, I don't think they're ever going to fix how broken the Umayyads are. I think at the 7 whatever start date, the Charlemagne start date, I think they're even more overpowered. I can't remember though. Because I know the couple times I've played that start date has always been just me like bitch slapping, um, just totally fucking bitch slapping Charlemagne. I mean, it was just so easy. This game, this game's way easier than people make it out to be. I think it's just because I don't know. It looks complicated. It looks huge. It looks difficult, but it's not. It's really easy. Anyway, I might do something ridiculous during this run, like convert to Nestorian. Might just. Why is she Nestorian? What the fuck happened? Where are the Nestorians? How did this happen? Holy shit. What the hell? That's another thing. This game, like this game isn't super duper accurate, historically speaking. Because it can't be. Because, if you had things like the relative tolerance of the Umayyads, during this time period. I don't know this time period specifically. I don't remember exactly the dates, but if you had things like that, then the whole religion mechanic would fall apart. You'd have to basically engineer entirely different religious mechanics for every single religion. And that's just dumb. It just doesn't make any sense. So, like, there's certain things that I understand, but it's also just like, eh. Like, I understand that they can't do it, but I still wish that they could. I wish that there was a way. But if this game were truly, like, historically accurate, it wouldn't be any fun to play. Because, I mean, the fun of this game isn't in the strategy or anything like that. The fun in this game is doing ridiculous shit. The fun in this game is reforming the Roman Empire. The fun in this game is mending the Great Schism. That's also really fun. The fun in this game is playing as Khazaria at the 867 start date and obliterating everything in your path, forming the Kingdom of Jerusalem, forming the Kingdom of Israel, but and settling in Jerusalem. Like, that's ridiculous, and I love it. It's that kind of thing. That's the fun of this game. The fun of this game is in doing things that would have never happened in real life. Because if they could have happened in real life, they would have happened. Like you're not gonna see fucking Nidaros world conquest in real life. But in this game, I've done it. It's easy. It's really easy. The Norse are comically overpowered, but you're not gonna see shit like that. It's just not going to happen, and it's a good thing that doesn't happen in real life, because our world would look a lot different. It'd look a lot funnier, I'll admit, but it'd be a lot harder to live in. Where is the capital of Khazaria? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Anyway. Time to intently watch this siege and totally not just hit C. Thank you. What can be usurped? Duchy of Barcelona. Nice. Nice. Come on. Assault. We need to assault. There is fun being creative, I'd say. A huge part of the fun, like there's a lot of like the best part about this game, about a lot of Paradox games. I say the same thing about Stellaris, especially because you really are building everything from the ground up in that game, but also in Hearts of Iron 4, or as I say, Hoiv. Hearts of Iron 4 is really, really fun because of like the ridiculous shit that you can do, but also in just being like creative. And a lot of that ridiculous shit is being creative. Like my favorite thing in Hearts of Iron 4 is the challenge to start as Czechoslovakia and survive the war without changing ideologies. That's ridiculous. I love it. And in this game, you get things like I don't know if they're still around by now. No, they're not. They got Holy Ward out of existence. But Simeon, starting as the Duke of Simeon, and forming a gigantic Jewish empire and taking Jerusalem, or things like building an empire out of one of these, like turning one of these counties, one of these OPMs into the Wendish Empire. Is it still called that? Yeah, it's still called the Wendish Empire. Into the Wendish Empire. Like going from like the best games that I've ever played are the ones where I've done achievement runs like Always Bet on Duke, which is a really easy one. There's Always Bet on Duke. There's It's Good to Be the King, and It's Better to Be the Emperor. And those are my favorite ones. Those are my favorite achievements because they force me to think like. Because if I remember correctly, you have to get them in one lifetime. So you have to go from Count to Emperor in one lifetime. The easiest way to do that is to be one of these guys and to just get lucky with RNG, with having someone with high martial, and to just keep constantly going to war, getting vassals, whatever. Because if you have to do it within one lifetime, you don't have to worry about your empire breaking up because of Gavelkind. So you can just do shit like the way I got the It's Better to Be Emperor. I got all of the achievements actually, the entire line. Always Bet on Duke. It's Good to Be the King, and It's Better to Be the Emperor. I got all those achievements playing as I believe it was one of these. I think it was. I don't know. I don't remember which one it was specifically, but it was one of these in Norway, and I played it. I would just conquer all the other Norwegians, and then just work my way around. And I just come into here. I'd take Sweden, and I would become. I went from Count to Emperor in one lifetime. Just because I got lucky with the RNG and started out with a 16-year-old genius. With like it was like 20 martial. It was awesome. I wasn't even intending to do that achievement run then. I just figured I'd do it while I was at it. Shit like that. It's amazing. But also I think like that really plays into how ridiculous it is though. My Spy Master's dead, you bitch. Where's the other one? Oh. Powerful vassal. Need a new powerful vassal to be a member of the council. Are you any good at this? No? Well, doesn't matter. Powerful vassal's gotta be on the council. Let's see here. I don't have high enough stewardship for all the land that I have, but hey, who cares? Anyway, like these games, all the Paradox games are just immensely creative. They're very, very good games. Um, but they're good games because they like make you push yourself, you know. Like it can be hard to do a lot of this stuff. Like a whole lot of it. I'd say the majority of it. I mean, these games, like I talk about them being easier than people make them out to be. They definitely are. They definitely are. They're nowhere near as difficult as a lot of people will say that they are, just because the games look like, from the outside, from someone who hasn't played it before, this game looks like Spreadsheet Simulator 2012, really. Um, but I think I think the real fun with this game, ironically, for a game that looks so uninviting, comes in its accessibility, because more people can use like more people can play CK2 than can play just about any other like huge strategy game out there. Maybe EU4, but EU4 is a little, it's pretty complicated. But I played this on a dual core i5 with 4 gigs of RAM on a spinning platter. It was a 5200 RPM hard drive running like, fuck, I don't know. I think it was Debian XFC. So I was running Linux as Debian Stretch, I believe. Um, and that in and of itself is a fucking godsend. I mean, I started playing this game because it had Linux compatibility. I had no other reason for playing this game. Um, and it's awesome. And I would have never found it if I weren't just looking for something that I would actually be able to play. Because finding games that run on Linux can be really, really annoying. Because a lot of them just don't. Like like even a lot of games that claimed to have support, or even in the past did have support, don't anymore because well, Linux doesn't have great backwards compatibility with itself. But you have like this game you can play on anything. It doesn't matter. I mean, they all of the unpopular like options for what you can play this game on, all the way down to the operating system, Paradox was keen on. I think they said that they tested this game on, and I don't quote me on this, I may be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure they tested CK2. They don't do it anymore, but they used to test CK2 on an Asus Triple E PC, running I think Debian something or other, but it's like their hardware tests for the Linux build, because this is a 32-bit application. It's not a 32-bit application on Windows or in Mac OS, but on Linux it is. It's absolutely a 32-bit application. Anyway, so like like this game runs on a potato. It's wonderful. Um, business focus. I do become exalted among men just because it's the easiest. I don't care about these weak claims, titles, whatever. Ooh. We're getting close to the goal of the stream, though. I think it's time to create a kingdom or two. I don't have enough piety. Oh. Give money for sin. Give piety, please. Please give me piety. Getting piety is hard. I'll go on Hajj, that'll give me piety. It sucks that I don't think I got piety for that holy war because I didn't start it. That angers me. Awesome. Won the war. Easy peasy. Only the second Catholic revolt. There's gonna be a lot more. As usual. Set the crown focus yet. Boom. There we go. I don't know how the hell my wife became Nestorian. That's weird. She's not even my wife yet. User titles. No? Okay. Time to create some kingdoms. Which one though? Barrios. Because what do I have? Yeah, I have 81%. So if I go into here, I need this guy to like me. I need this is where my leech strats come into play. So I create this, and I need 400 piety. So it's time for some more piety. The only way to get that is a holy war, really. Which is annoying. And there's a bunch of other ways. I'll go on Hajj. That'll give me piety really easily, but it's not going to be enough. I just need to save up some money to start preparing for this holy war. But we're getting close. My spy master died. You know, people in the council keep dying, and I feel like that's suspicious, but also there's like this whole... What's the right button for it? Yeah, epidemic of smallpox going on. That's been going on for like half a century. You know, whoopsies. Okie dokie. My domain's too big. So, what is this? Nah, I don't need that. I don't need a fucking castle. I got more things than a castle. I'm gonna get shit for having an unlanded son. So, I'll give it to you. Oh, they don't want me to do that? Okay. I forgot it's a regency. So I can't give away any of my things. That's annoying. But hey, it do be like that sometimes. Listen to the old man, he'll give me diplomacy, I suppose. Cool. Inform others, get some piety, whatever. Shout at every circuit, sure. Sacrifice a ram for prestige, blah 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 blah. I will remember this night. Oh, forced to seek shelter. Taking comfort in your faith, you spend the night in prayer. Oh, okay. That works, I suppose. Cool. And the regency ended, which means it's time to give away my land. Hello, son. Would you like a castle? Hell yeah, bitch. Have a castle. Okie dokie. Oh, I need money. What happened to my balance? I used to have a lot more money. Oh no, there it is. Okay. I think this is where I'm gonna put my vassal republic. I think I'm gonna, but not really. What's some land that I own? Ah, Navarra. That's right. I was gonna put it in Navarra. Okay, that'll do. Increased council power. I'll let them demand it, so I can just give it to them without taking a hit to piety. Okay. Holy War. So let's see here. Pretty sure. Yep. Okay. So what do I want? Algier. Yep. How many troops do I have? Less, but I have a lot more money. A lot more money. And I'm not currently fighting a war. I'll take that, please. Thanks. Alrighty, everyone. To war! And you too as well. And just to pad up my pockets, gonna borrow money from the Jews. Thank you very much. Awesome. 11,000 people. I certainly don't see that as a nightmare for logistics. What's the supply limit like? I mean, smallpox, so terrible. Duh, I can support it. No big deal. Oh, I can seriously usurp the kingdom of Asturias. Thank you. Ah. Hell yeah. Oh no. Do I already have smallpox? You know, I've never once in playing this game done the decision to shut the gates because of sickness. I've always just never done it. And that's just because like, why would I? You know? My brain's dead. I'm sorry. I'm probably not being, but like there's a lot of like penalties for doing it. There's like prestige penalties and diplomacy penalties and all that stuff, and I never saw it as particularly worth it. But now I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, shutting the gates at the first sign of disease might be a good idea. Just might. Yep, smallpox. My days are unfortunately numbered. Cool, I feel better. Well, that helps. Probably just means I'll have an easier death. Very sad. Oh, goodbye smallpox. I didn't know it was that easy. I guess the anti-vaxxers were right. Okie dokie. We don't need vaccines. We just need leeches. See, she died of cancer. She just didn't have enough leeches in her life, you know? She didn't have enough leeches. All the world's problems are solved with leeches. I'm sorry, but them's the facts. That's just how it is. Poverty, leeches. The rich, leeches. Just feed the rich to the leeches, and then feed the leeches to the poor. Boom. Inequality solved. Okay. Alrighty. Awesome. Taking all his land. And I'm not even damaging the commercial value. Nice. This is all of his personally owned land too, so he'll be severely weakened after this. What the hell? What are you even doing all the way over here? How is this working? That just seems ridiculous. How'd you make it all the way over here? You're from, like, Hungary. What the fuck? Oh, he's an organizer. Okay, well that makes sense. You know, he's really, really good at logistics. That's why. That's why he can. Yeah, he's really good at logistics. So that's why he can march from fucking Hungary all the way to Andalusia, no problem at all. Of course, it only makes sense. Yoink, thank you. Boom, now I have piety. Alrighty. So, first things first. Do I have a city? I do. Alrighty, time to do one of my favorite things to do. But first, I don't have enough money. Well, that's bothersome. Okay, well, I'll start things. So first, what I'm going to do is invite Holy Man to court. No, I don't think a Holy Man's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna give the land to someone that I know with no holdings. You have a holding, so I can't give it to you. Have any friends, lovers? No. Okay. Holy Man it is then. So you can have this city. Alrighty, there you go. Now I grant you the sheikdom of... I gave you that. Now if I give you sheikdom of this... That's a mosque. I don't know. Yeah. I need to give you... What is this? Aljazair. Butchering that pronunciation. I just know it. Okay. So now you're... Yep, Grand City. Okay. Okay. Yep, usurp that. Give it to you. And all its lower titles. No longer my problem. Plus, I have a merchant. I have a merchant republic vassal now. Boom. And they're on good land. Easy. I'm unmarried. Oh. Increased council power and all that. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is not this. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to release a prisoner. Prisoners are for ransom, so I can get money. Oh, I can't ransom any of them. Okay. Hang you. Oh. He was beheaded. Oh, I see. Okay. So... Oh, arranging marriage. Yeah, sure. Okay. I mean, I'm already married to her. Am I not? Or was I not already? I'm not sure. So, well, who cares? Okie dokie. Now I just need to wait till I have money. This dude has so much fucking money because all he does is go around and take shit. Well, guess what, bitch? You're not getting any of my land. It's okay. Just raid my vassals. That's fine. I don't care. Ew. Okie dokie. Oh no. Thugs attacked the spy master. What a shame. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. Court eunuch. Alrighty. The time is nearly at hand. I just need some more piety. I'm gonna wait just a tad bit though. For money mostly. Make sure I have more money. My piety gain's super duper slow. I'm stressed. That's wonderful. It happens. Orania. That's something in my domain, right? What does he want? My vassal. Yeah, whatever. This guy's gonna like me no matter what. Sure. New vassal. Cool. Transfer vassalage time. Boom. Problem solved. Okay. New plan. That is. What? No de jure kingdom is held by. What? Oh, Navarra. Navarra. Duchy of Galicia and Leon. Oh no, I'm quaking in my boots. Damn it. I'm taking that single fucking county. I don't care what I have to do. All I have to do is take one county from them. If I take that one county, all their land are belong to me. That's what matters, you see. I have to have all their land. Not just some of it, not just most of it, all of it. Every single scrap. This stream's turning out to be a little longer than I thought it would be. But I'm almost done, which is pretty wild. Oh. Oh, that's bothersome. Yeah, you want increased council power. I understand. You're on the council. You want more council power. I get it. Get more troops than me and demand it. Then you can have it. No problem at all. I won't even contest it. I don't fight wars I can't win. Close. doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they take from me. If I take the capital of the enemy, and that capital is also the war goal, that's the end of it. I win. That's just how That's just how wars work in this game. It's a tad bit simplistic to me, but that's just me. Why did none of them have good amounts of boats? How many boats can I get from my vassal republic? 30. Now that's what I'm fucking talking about. Hell yeah, give me all your men. Time to round them all up. That's a relief, I suppose. I don't care if she's been cheating, though. It's whatever. Like, literally, who cares? Like, oh no, my wife's been cheating on me. Like, yeah, okay. As long as the kid's strong or a genius or something, whatever. Honestly. It's just totally unimportant. There we go, we're at 70% war score already. Okay. Hell yeah, advisor. Now, what? Yep, war declaration. That's what they have. I should be getting another advisor position. Sure, if you say so. However, now I have almost no piety. What happened? I'm not sure. I suppose I will observe Ramadan. And can I go to war with you again? No, truce breaker. Okay. What about you? I totally can. Everyone supports it. And you are way weaker than me. Well, not way weaker, but you're weaker. Do we have high centralization? Or, well, low. But am I just low on stewardship or something? What's going on? I just have an extra county that I don't need. Okay. Well, you can have the Sheikdom of Alto Aragon, as well as Navarra. What do I care? Needs dispatched. Okay. Invitation sent. How dares he refuse? Cool. Golden necklace. Of course. Of course. Golden necklace. Anything for her. Piety grows so slowly. It's the fastest way to get piety is holy wars, of course. But still, bothersome. Idrisids or the Rustamids again. I don't think I can do that. I have a truce with them. But I have no such truce with the Idrisids. Or I could go for... Well, I can't go for Aquitaine. I'm too weak to go for Aquitaine. What are they fighting? They got a bunch of troops. A bunch of mercs. Yeah, they merked up. Of course they did. Fucking cowards. I mean, sure, I do the same thing, but I never claimed I wasn't a coward. Quite the opposite. I'm one cowardly bitch. Let's take a look around the world. How's the world doing? Khazaria is being... Khazaria. Okay. The pagans aren't doing too hot. I'm not putting enough pressure on the Christians, it seems. Italy's blobbing. I think they took... Yeah, Burgundy. Alright. Bulgaria is gonna take down the Byzantines. And so on. These guys are doing their thing. Jorvik is still being Jorvik. But they haven't taken England. I don't think they have enough of it yet. They don't have two duchies either. These guys are just the same. Sad. Very sad. Algiers has trade posts. They're gonna start fucking with people. My wife's pregnant. Got a marriage. Sure. Tell my wife to take leave. Another marriage. That's odd. Okay. At this point, we're just sitting around waiting for piety to fall into our laps. Sound investment, sure. Whatever. Who cares? Oh, thrift, of course. Need piety. Name after his father. Yeah, sure. She would make a good first wife, would she? No, she has terrible stewardship. Why the hell? No, bad. Also, I'm gonna secretly convert to Nestor. No, that'll make me lose piety. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh, I so want to though. Secretly convert to Nestorian. That'd be wonderful. Absolutely ridiculous thing to do. Oh, I have such a high income. I mean, this just isn't fair. I don't care if my wife cheated on me. I don't care. I'll hire someone to find out just to see, but I don't really care. That's a relief. Cool, we got more land. Provincial apothecaries. And also hospital. Build a hospital. Maybe I should start constructing a great work. Not now though. When I'm older. I'm 22. I have time. Cool. Taxes. Thriving economy, whatever. So awesome. New advisor. You. Because you like me. Boom. Empire. Alrighty. That's that. That's the empire formed. I'm done. Gonna take a quick screenshot, post that on Twitter, and say that my goal for this stream is complete. I'll be back hopefully same time next week. Thanks for watching, the 3 people who watched the stream. And also thanks for watching to not the dev console. Also thanks for watching to all the people who are watching the YouTube video. You know, this has been fun. It's also been 3 hours long. Fuck. Save the game. Hispania. Yeah, Hispania stream. Sure. Alrighty. That's that. We're done. Except I totally forgot to map stop streaming and stop recording macros, so you're just seeing like a blank screen here. Big oof. Anyway, see you next time.